Since the introduction of Archetypes, this is a group of monsters specifically designed to integrate and synergize with themselves, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gone downhill for me. Take a look at this 2002 Legend of Blue Eyes deck list. Of course, the infamous Jin, Trap Trick, Archfiend, Bug archetype. Just saying, Konami, I would do anything for a Netflix origin series highlighting the tragic and traumatic events that led to Weevil Underwood's obsession with bugs. Most of us find sweet release from the torment of modern day capitalism and two senile old men arguing over the next forbidden unlimited list of America.
My son did nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong, man. I did nothing wrong whatsoever.
It's hard to get any word in with this clown.
Weevil comes home from his 9 to 5 at the office and he finds solace in ants and moths. Take a look at this 2004 deck with Jizno, Sangan, DD Warrior Lady, and of course, Smoke Grenade of... Wait a minute. Have a guess at what this deck is called. Chaos. Yep. Just chaos. Kind of like the Vylon Cube stock market right now. Haha, money line go brrr. This is 2007 Machines. We're playing Machine Duplication to double the attack of monsters like Sangan, Block, Dragon, and my favorite machine, of course, Smoke Grenade of... It's all Smoke Grenade. Always has been. So you're seeing a pattern here where old decks basically just played a bunch of good generic cards that were run in multiple decks across the board. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was far more creative and innovative back in the day, right? Not like this modern day cookie cutter net deck meta sheet bullshit. You think people back in the day didn't try and attack for game, get hit by a Mirror Force and joyously announce, ha, you play Mirror Force? Just like everyone else who isn't part of the Mensa's high IQ society. How original. Here's an example of a modern deck, Necros 2015. Yeah, it's a lot of Necros cards. Maxi, Necros, Insect Rituals. Ah, interesting choice. Basically, like 35 staple cards and some flex spots if you wanted to main deck for the Mirror, or the Ooga Booga decks. Or if you're that Duncan guy from my locals, you play Anti-Spell and summon Nat Beast in the Mirror match. I remember watching, I think it was the YCS Pride 2015 deck profile, and the guy spent about 3 minutes talking about how he ran 2 Trishulas instead of 1 Trishula. Like, that was the most fascinating thing about his deck list. Well, that settles it. Thanks everyone for watching. Modern deck building is dead. Thunder King set 5 is culture, and Maxi should come back to 3. Actually, here's my current rocket list with, yes, rocket monsters, block dragon, red eyes monsters, guard dragons, chaos monsters, a Jagudity engine, Psy-frames, and... Modern deck building, as you can see, does have a little bit of the good stuff versus the in-archetype synergistic relationships. Draco Pow Pendulum, wait for it, Pendulum, is an old deck from 2016 that basically ran a bunch of decent pendulum engines from across multiple archetypes like Magispecta, Performa Pow, Odd Dice, Performages, even a small Dark Warrior normal summon engine. And you can see Modern Pendulum is kind of similar, where it's basically just a couple of Endymion cards, some decent generic support like Abductor, powerful spells, and a good spellcaster engine. Probably why it sucks, but that's besides the point. And even recently, I think cards like Guard Dragons, small engines with Thunder Dragons like we saw a year or two ago, Phantom Knights in Phantom Rage coming up this year with something like mixed in with Burning Abyss. There's plenty of modern day archetypes now that are way more synergistic within their own archetype, but can also create a symbiotic relationship with the other engines and archetypes in the entire deck list. Cohesive strategies like archetypes didn't ruin the game per se, they made the game a lot faster, and I think for the most part made deck building a lot more interesting, innovative, and actually way more creative than before. Except for Necros, deck building that format was about as fun as listening to Joe Biden and Donald Trump discuss the top 5 meta decks of 2020.
China,
The American people.
the Senate, billions of dollars, Antifa.
But what do you think about archetypes and good stuff? 33% of the people who watched my last video didn't subscribe because they summoned a Thunder King, set their entire hand, and got dusted for 5. If you don't want to be dusted for 5, hit the subscribe button, help me get 100,000 subs, and also in the process petitioning for a Weevil Underwood Origin Netflix series. And until next time...